This is the first FIFA I've had on the first day since FIFA 17. I got it from the same place. Most people had the game a week and a half ago. And I moved out and there's no Wi-Fi at the moment. It should be next week. Can't even get onto Volta. So if I go on here, just pick him. I can only look at our home kit, but I can rotate it. And I can still play Volta, just not the story mode. I've not seen any YouTubers play it, other than from the capture event. So I'll do this. Bournemouth and Arsenal. The Bournemouth. It's weird how he's heading a ball. It's okay, and Arsenal is one of the most iconic badges. They used to have an old one in the 2000s. They're a 4.5-star team because of the defence. Arsenal badge a 9 in the kit. Bournemouth's home kit never really changes. It's kind of boring. 6. West Ham and Bournemouth basically have the same kit. They're playing on the day I upload this. I think it's in Bournemouth. Don't really like that either. Another 6. And no, green one's good. I think they've stolen that from another team. An 8. It was Sheffield United, but their kit is all green. Arsenal's are 10 times better than last year. So this, a 9, 10, and a 9. Then Villa and Brighton, they played in the Carroll Cup, 3-1 to Villa at the Amex. Brighton's team was terrible. They had 3 senior players, Button, Bong and Duffy. So Villa used to have prepared under the Lion when they got relegated. It's a good badge and a Brighton 10. And then they stole a sponsor from Wolves last season. I think I might give it an 8. Another 8. Don't even know what that is. 6. It's a bit generous. And Brighton 7. That's just boring. 4. And they had that last season. Watford have done the same with another green kit, just change the sponsor. I do like it. 6. It's hard to see what's happening in the Burnley badge. 5. And then Chelsea's the dragon is spraying fire on his towel. 7. Basically the same kit as Villa's. This one is awful. 7. 7. 6. I like this kit. Some people don't with all their thing. To do with Stamford Bridge, I think. 9, like his number. That looks like you're going to school for PE. 4. And then he had a black kit, but it's not here, which I didn't like. I'll give a 5. The Palace badge 10, Everton 4. So Palace's home kit I don't like. It was good last year. The white lines are awful. Now I know people like. I'll give it a 7. And they have the same sponsor as Wolves this season. And they had a similar kit last year. I thought that was better. 7 as well. And they have Carlson, so I'm going to change it. Yeah, Bernard. I would have given it low marks. I still will. So I like the bit at the top. The X's. 6. Can barely see the Everton badge. And they also have Angry Birds on the sleeve. 6. 2. Leicester and Liverpool. Leicester only being 4 stars is weird. Everton are higher. They have one more 79. Leicester 2 77s. So badge 10. Liverpool 8. I'll give it a 9. It's okay. It's got a gold on the sleeves. They used to have a gold kit their first season in the league. The away kit. Aberdeen have a gold kit this season. Give it an 8. Pink kit. You have the same thing on the front, similar to Germany. If Watford put a kit out like that, I would never buy it. And FIFA's goods. 9. And that's boring. 5. That I don't really like. Same white lines as Palace. 6. 7. 8. Man City are being United by 4, 6 and 3. Disgusting. I like Man City's old badge more. 7. 1894, so they're 125 years old. He celebrated it against Watford. And Man United, another iconic badge. They both have 2 boats. 10. So they have that which they wore against Liverpool in the Shield. I'll still rate it. See his his arms. No, can't really see it. Eight. I want to change it quick. So that's got blue, pink, yellow and black. Maybe I sign it with crayons. 7. And now it just looks like a sweet, but I like it. 10. And that's slightly got unsponsored by Paddy Power, same at Huddersfield. 7. Then Man United. They made the badge like that because they're celebrating something to 9. This is the snakeskin kit. 8 and 8 do like United out of all the big 6 clubs. Then I want to do Newcastle for career mode. I don't like how the badge is in the centre. Six, 5, 7, Norwich, 8, 6, 5. Need to do them badges. 8. The bird on the ball's okay. That's their catchphrase. That's like a ghost going into a castle, outside of a castle. 7. Sheffield's badge. It's got the blades. I should call them Sheffield United, or I'll get stabbed. 8. And Southampton. It's got the Saint ring, then a footballer scarf, a tree above water, wherever that is, and Southampton FC. I will keep talking about the badge because of the kit so bad. Seven. They have 2 Union Jacks. I think it's boring. 6, 6, 6. Then these lot. The sponsor's all full, and then the black bar. On the picture it's not bad because I can't really see it. One. I like yellow, so this is okay. 5. And another 1. Start with Watford. So they let fans choose if they wanted a new badge. Don't know if that's happening. I like it though. 10. And Spurs 8. It's got basketball. And I'll start with Spurs' kit. It's boring. 6. They don't have the blue kit. 7. Should give it a lower 5 actually. The blue kit. 8. 10. That's similar to Cardiff's. So 7. And this got like 10. Style of Wolves. Hexagon sheep. I hate them, but it's a good badge. 10. And West Ham. I'm not sure whether I like the old one or this more. This one a 7. That old badge had a castle in the middle. Probably a 7 as well. I like their home kit last year, West Ham. That's awful. 5. 4. Another 4. And I like Wolves' home kit more last season. 6. 5. Don't know if they have a third kit. Now the Championship. Barnsley's bad, just impossible to see what's happening without zooming in. 2 farmers probably, and then it looks like a unicorns at the top. 3. Then Birmingham, 12 years younger than Barnsley. An earth and a volleyball. It was different in FIFA 16, just said BCFC. I did like that, and so the investment room in a house. Another boring kit. 6. That's better. And the badge looks different. I'll give that a 9. First time I've seen it. And Boyle Sports is betting. Don't like that. 4. And 5. And Blackburn. It's got Latin at the bottom and Vols. 1875 as well. Same as Blackburn. Birmingham. Blackburn a 7. Brentford. This is a new badge. Changed it 2 years ago. About that. It's got a B on it now. 8. That's a 5 from Blackburn. The violet's cool. The left's boring. 6. Left's boring. 5. I like the yellow. 6. Bristol new badge. And Cardiff rivals. Is it gonna do the cross arm things? Yeah. It's not with them then. They have Lecco now. I was doing a Luton Town career trying to save them from relegation, and he scored 5 goals against me in the first half for West Brom, and he got subbed at half time. So Bristol, I don't like that much. 5. Did that career on them. And Charlton, that's just awful. 4. The only good thing is the sponsor, Children with Cancer UK. 4. What are the lines? Cardiff and Derby. It's not got Watford kit on it. Maybe it was this kit. That's a good thing. And then the Bristol and Charlton. I like Bristol City's badge more than the old one. 8. A nickname of Robins. Charlton's good. 8 as well. Cardiff. Aged have an old budget of red. It's got a Welsh Dragon. 6. Derby 8. 6. 7. Is that Richard Keel because he's out for the season? Looks like a Sebra, a kit. 6. 6. 5. Fulham and Huddersfield. Fulham 8. And Huddersfield have changed the shape. It's got dog at the top, Terriers. 3 stars for the 3 titles in a row. It's not great at all, 6. That's a good kit for Fulham. It's missing Huddersfield orange kit. Fulham 8. 8 as well. Huddersfield. I have made videos on this kit. Paddy Power getting reviews. The fake one is a 0. This one's a 9. Something like that. And the orange one. Hull and Leeds. They've changed the badge a bit as well. Leeds nearly did. But that was terrible. Hull's bad 7, Leeds 8. I like that. It's doing a cross-arm thing again. I'm giving that a 10. It's got small pieces the same as Everton. And that's a 2. That's harsh, 5. And Leeds. It's a white kit, to be honest. The sponsor's good. 7. I saw a neck where that fans don't like this. 7 as well. You might have another kit. Luton and Middlesbrough. Indigo Residential. Because it's Luton for, they have 2 sponsors. For one, what is this? Get rid of it. Get rid of both. Millwall, Forest, 1, 2, then being red. Is it because of this? Yeah. Millwall is a good badge, 9. Forest is good too, at 9. Husky Chocolate. 6. That's not bad. 8. Football Index. A Dolman plays for them. 6. 5. Tesson QPR. played Man City the other day. I don't know what PP means. I don't really know what the animal is either. 5. Could be I used to have an old badge. I like this more. 8. I don't like the triangles. 3. A lot of 32 reds in the championship. 6. I don't like that kit. 3. 5. Reading, Sheffield Wednesday. So they have a crown because of they're called the Royals. 4. Another team that changed their badge as well. That owl looks weird. 4. Another more Latin at the bottom. Wait, what is this? I think it's got crowns on it. 5. 5. I like that. That's a 10. And that's got a weird thing in the blue. I might use that in all my team, just like Tetris. Never seen that kit. 7. I was trying to do this like 2 months ago, but it's easier to do on here. Stoke, they're playing right now. And Swansea, yeah, they're playing Forest. Stoke and Swansea are rivals. When? That's not like it. Because they can't get Bet365 on it apparently, but they can on the away kit. Sure, whatever. So EA call their stadium Stoke City Stadium when it's the Bet365 stadium. Stoke is boring. 5. 5. 5. That just looks like a ladder. 3 ladders on it. No wonder Daniel James left. 4. West Brom and Wigan, that's it in the championship. Okay. Didn't do them too. 5. That's a 10. West Brom and Wigan. West Brom's badge 6. Wigan 6. I don't like that kit. 5. That just makes me feel sick. 4. 7. That white line again. White lines again. 3. 6. Accrington and Wimbledon. Their badges, Accrington no idea what's happening in 3. Wimbledon 8. I think that stadium is called the Wham Stadium. That's a boring kit. 4. The team still sponsored by Football Manager. 6, 8. Blackpool, Bolton. There we are, still in the game, which is weird. And I think these have minus 12 points on career mode. Unless Fogden's clickbaiting. The Badgers, Blackpool, 5. Bolton, 7. Bowen and Berry are one of the 2 lowest rated teams on the game. Visit Blackpool I like. 8. That I don't like. 1. Is this even their kits? I know they have a yellow kit. Just because it's Bolton 10 and 10. I'll do the same with Berry. Rovers and Burton. Rovers 10. Burton 4. And the guy with the sword has a football. That's sick. The kit isn't great. 6, 7, 5, 3. They're a team that had 28 minutes of added time. Floodlights went out 3 times. Against Bournemouth, they still won. Berry and Coventry, they basically have the same kits as Bolton. I'll go on them. None of them have pictures. I think Dawson and Bunn are their players. And Archer. I don't know if these are made up. Yeah, I did play a game. It was Mystery Ball. It was actually 3-0. Sigurdsson with a free kick in the 88th minute to go up by +3. I had 11 shots. So Sigurdsson got 2 and Andre Gomez with 1. Maybe I don't really like the badge. 7. Commentary. I only looked at the badge when they played Watford. Seeing what was going on. There's an elephant with like a castle. It's got like a first aid on him. Balancing on a ball. Mind blown. 6. 8 and 8. 7 for that. 7 as well. Don't really know what the sponsor says. Allsop and 7. Doncaster, Fleetwood. I like that home kit last season. I used to use it on all my team. They made it worth 6. That's cool. 9. League 1 and League 2 kits are going to be worse. Like this. 2. 4. Because it's yellow. I keep forgetting to rate the badges. 7. 7 as well. Gillingham and Ipswich. 2 horses. Gillingham is worse. 5. Ipswich, the horse is playing football. And there's water below it. I'll give an 8. I wish they put an E in between the M and the S. Means a blue version and a red version. 5, 5, 6, 1. Lincoln, MK Dons. Their badge. 4. So with MK Dons, I only noticed when they played against Liverpool that the K was balancing the M. I only always saw the M. And then there's a random circle in there. I would probably put MK Dons here, below it. I'll give it an 8 all. That sponsor's terrible. 1. That's better. 5. I swear they had the same kit last year. 4. 4. Oxford. Who beat West Ham 4-0 Legends. And Peterborough. 2 teams that scored a lot of goals this season. So with Oxford, they didn't have the background, just the ball, which was better. With just the ball, it was a 10. This is an 8. Peterborough. Upon this block, 6. Good on 9. And a 7. The badges look different. 6. 5. Portsmouth. And Rochdale. Again with Oxford, I preferred it when the thing was just on its own. Not Portsmouth Football Club in there. 8 for Portsmouth. Rochdale I don't really like. Could have beaten United. Their 16-year-old schoolboy scored. 5. Again with those triangles. 5. 6. 6. That's a 1. 3. Rotherham, Shrewsbury. Rotherham 8, Shrewsbury, Floyd Salopio. What animal even is that? Lion? 3. Decent kit. 8. Another different sponsor. 5. And Toffins. It's a supermarket. 4. Another different sponsor. Shropshire Homes. 6. Southend. I know what their kit is. It's another one of them Paddy Power things. Southend's badge, it has a shrimp, a football, 3 swords, and some water. 6. Sunderland, 8. More triangles. Their fans hate it. So do I. 3. That's okay. 6. They have the same sponsor as Charlton. 6. And 6 as well. They beat Sheffield United with that kit. Tranmere, Wickham, that's it. Don't like that badge. 2. Wickham. 6. They still have that home kit, Wickham. Did they ever change it? That's boring. 2. 5. I like this badge. 7 and 5. 24 more teams left. Bradford, the Bantams. 6. Cambridge. 6. 5. 3. 5. I'll give that a 7. Carlisle, Cheltenham, or Twitter FC. Carlisle 3, Cheltenham 10. That's a 1. That's a 2. That's a 0. That's a 1. I do want to do a League 2 player career. Colchester 2. Another team called the Red Devils. Coppage United 2. XL scaffolding, 4, and then job serve. The bit on the sleeves look cool. 4 though. The People's Pension, 2, 3, Crew, Exeter. Crew's a 3, Exeter. They have a new badge. I like the Exeter City FC text. Sort of similar to Watford's. 5. So Crew is a 2. No, I don't even know what colour that is. 2 as well. That's a 0. That's similar to Norwich. Just purple at the bottom. Don't know what I gave Norwich, but I'm gonna give this a 9. The sponsor's good as well. The difference in kits is insane. Five green. I know what a kit is, it's insane. And Grimsby. The badge. 3. Grimsby. 3. This is a 10. That's a 7. 3. This is their home kit. 3. Leighton Orient and Macclesfield. They're another team unsponsored from Paddy Power. That's okay. Yeah, I do them badges, yes. So Leighton Orient 9. Macclesfield, what's he got on his hands? His hands. Don't know what that is. 6. A dream team. 8 and 8 as well. I like that more. 4, 6. Mansfield and Morecambe. Mansfield's a badge. 6. Morecambe's is good. 7. It's okay. 7. That's okay too. 6, 7. I like the design of it. 8 and 8. Newport, another team with Paddy Power, and Northampton. This is a 10, and that's an 8. 5, 3. Do they still have Scott Pollock? I probably can't look. Never mind. Autumn. I didn't do these badges. Newport 6. Northampton, it's 2 dragons that I'm wishing well, I think. 6. Then Oldham and Plymouth. Oldham I like 9, Plymouth 8. Okay, that's a 3. That's a 6. This is insane as well. 10. And 8. Looks like toothpaste. They had a similar kit last year. The home kit I didn't like last year. Port Vale and Salford's. Salford's is a 10. Looks like the Premier League logo. Same face. Yeah, Salford 10. Port Vale 0. Zero, 3. So their sponsor is Soccer Saturday Super 6. There's I have Kappa. I like the design. Master Box is doing a cologne on them. Give it a 9. And an 8. Scunthorpe and Stevenage. So he's carrying iron. It's a decent badge. 8. And Stevenage, this is new. Can't wait to see their kits. 7. That Scunthorpe kit's awful. 0, 1. Okay, Burger King. Most people hate it. I'll give it a 9 and a 10. And I never go to Burger King. Swindon, last 2. It's got a train at the top, a bird, more Latin, 3, Warsaw 6, Imagine Cruising, 5, and 5, 4. I like the red part, 6. That's every team. I could also do my favourite teams in order from 1st to 72nd and rate every player from 1 to 10. I played the FIFA 20 demo when it came out. First game. Some legendary.
Just couldn't keep the ball. And now it's with Ruben Loftus-Cheek. It's Callum Hudson-Odoi.
Tammy Abraham.
He's in position.
And he chips over
And
Louise.
it is the opening goal of the contest. Well, there was always going to be a tie
Watford
game.
Claremont
Now all of a
legend.
sudden, one team ahead.
Got
Things
to
have got to change
87.
on both sides.
In FIFA 16, my first score was John Oldie McKell.
Well, here it is again, Derek, the audacity of it, the skill, the techers, everything, all those words you want to use. Absolutely brilliant. The keeper doesn't know what he's going to do, and neither did we.
Spurs didn't have Lo Celso and Sessignon.
So the game has restarted, and
31st minute.
knocking it around, looking to carve out a chance. Ndombele, and bent forwards. The goalkeeper on top of his game. Well, that's like the other end, the striker putting it in the net. The goalkeeper has to keep it out, and what a brilliant way to do it.
I think I did move Keppel.
They favoured a short one here.
And Harry Kane was back at all.
For Tottenham, who have evened things up.
That's how I conceded my first goal. 51st minute.
Pass.
Conte got the ball. Mason Mount,
Perfectly
Pulisic.
timed pass. And Pulisic has it. Is it going to be Pulisic? And the ball is in the net.
The crowd have gone crazy, and quite rightly so. What a finish that is.
Ended 2-1. That's what Kane scored from. And then also for his goal. I used every team in the demo. His hand on his stock in the net. Then Aspie pushed him over. The Champions League finalists, I was using Liverpool.
Son. Spurs passing it around nicely.
And that's it.
But what can they do from here now? Can he
And then
get
do it
the
to Van
lead?
Dijk.
And it is the opening goal of the contest.
Well, it was always going to be a tight game, but now all of a
At
sudden,
least I got
one
to
team
see the
ahead.
heart.
Things have got to change on both sides.
30th minute.
Wijnaldum. Excellent vision.
That pass from Mount.
Task is to remain focused. Still a chance.
And I was playing Origi instead of Firmino
The goalkeeper. And
because Origi's a meme.
level.
And he scored against them.
Well, here it is. How
The Liverpool fans were the home team in their stadium. And then 1-1, but Lloris made the save.
Here come Liverpool. A goal at this late stage.
That's Origi.
Might settle things.
And then that's the Ox.
Well, they have the goalkeeper to thank for the fact that this game is still level.
well, they can never drop.
He has the same kit as Kepa. This game ended 0-0. Courtois made 2 saves from Ndombele. Dortmund versus Chelsea.
Marco Reus, a player we talk about a lot.
Waste of them. So what is that striker into the Alcazar?
Keep it tight, that's what both managers would have been saying. But now the opening goal's gone in. Tactics have got to change.
And on that corner,
Would in all likelihood secure a victory.
Royce,
Marco Reus with a corner.
a candy tapping.
And in it goes.
And in celebration, scored the scissors.
Well, here's the replay. It's a confusion.
I was the away team here.
Neymar is going forward well here. Mbappe! And it is the opening goal of the contest.
Well, it was always going to be a
This is
tight
new
game,
too.
but now all of a sudden one team ahead.
I don't really
Things
like
have
that
got to change
kit.
on both sides.
Space on the flank here. Ronaldo. A chance to level
Type of
it.
1-0
Intelligent threaded
from
pass
you.
here. Oh, a goal!
5th minute.
Liverpool, who are now on level terms.
He has a new celebration. I think he did it against PSG. Into the 88th minute, Munier.
Under Herrera. Di Maria. Now Neymar. And foiled by Van
Blocked,
Dijk.
it was Matip,
Opportunity for
and he
victory,
scored.
perhaps. This is why we adore this game. Late drama.
That's
And
also
now
new.
They're in
I got
front.
all the
Well, it looks like
celebrations
the game is
down.
over, but no, there's another chance, and there it is.
And Real Madrid,
In the fullback positions, Julian Brandt plays alongside Axel Witsel.
Royce.
Are they going to forge ahead? It could be up for grabs.
Fogan Hazard.
Marco Reus! That really, and a goal!
It was Hazard versus Hazard.
No wonder they're jumping for joy.
Both moved into a new club.
Then,
I think I side Dovic over
Real
Benzema.
Madrid certainly.
that's an interesting pass. Can he put it away? And it's in! Beyond the goalkeeper, Real Madrid are level.
Good thing I did.
Hazard. He continues to make hay. He must finish. Can they get themselves in front here? And it's in there. Good serve.
Then I played the PES demo. This was the second game. It was the same fixture before, and that ended 0-0. I was unprofessional. Marshall won't play on Monday. I don't think the graphics are amazing. I like stuff like this. PES are harsh on the player ratings. If you score a hat-trick in FIFA, you get a 10. Big Show got booked. Alderzel, Xhaka, who is now captain. Short assist. Surprised this went in. Don't think there's any sound. There ain't. Birmingham, penalty, saved, straight down the middle. Sanchez assist against the club. Chipped it. Another chip. I've only bought one PES game, 2017. I made one video on it. It's boring. That was Palace versus West Ham. It doesn't have the license for all the teams. I think you can mod it though.
And he's fired over the corner. Not all that convincing defensively. And a goal so very well taken.
Well, after patiently building up the bar, it's worth double. It's a tidy finish as well. Well, here's the replay, and there's the confusion all over the place. The keeper has got every right to be frustrated at his defenders, but the ball is in the back of the net.